you think you're doing in my house, boy? Guys, you notice the difference in the background right now? Like, this thing has totally changed. What's going on? Man, over the last couple of days, I finally made the move into my brand new house. I'm trying to get used to everything. This room has a lot more reverb, if you can't already tell. Like, check this out. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time figuring out the reverb. I might actually put soundproofing all on the back wall as well, because I think that might help out with the issue. But we're actually gonna tone it down just a little bit for this intro, okay? I don't want to overwhelm you with the craziness of the new setup. By the way, you see the new lights down there? I'm getting distracted again. But yeah, man, this is gonna be a very different video to one that I've made in pretty much the history of this channel, because I'm announcing something that I've never done before. Now, I'm gonna cut to the chase before explaining a whole load of other crap to do with this video, but basically, guys, I am gonna be going on a small break. I announced this a while back in a FNAF video, which I did. I said, like, I was gonna have to go on a break to get things figured out. Now is about the right time for myself, and as said before, let me explain why. Okay, stop being impatient. This is probably something I should have done quite a long time ago, and it's something I continually put off for months, and I would even go as far as to say years by this point. And now that I've actually taken the time to think about it, I've realized how stupid of an idea that was, because it didn't work out the way I intended. 2020 has just been kind of a crazy year, guys. There's been so much that's been happening, but that wasn't the main reason why I actually needed this break. My apologies also if this video feels a little bit all over the place, guys. I think structuring this is going to be more difficult than trying to explain what I'm actually doing, and I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing, but please try and make sense. Now, let me just start by saying that the way I personally prefer to do YouTube is not easy by any means. Note that I said my way of preferring to do things, because it is my choice. So the typical day for me is that I'm basically awake at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I've got to get up at pretty much that time, because if I don't, the video that I have to do for the day is not going to get uploaded. By getting up at 6 o'clock every single day, it gives me enough time in the morning to get ready to a degree, because I try and record literally as early as I can after that point, and I have to do that 7 days a week, and I've done that now for maybe 4 years straight. And the reason why I've been able to do that for so long is because I have a deep passion, and I absolutely love creating content. I love saying bullcrap and hopefully making you guys laugh, or even just kind of distracting you from anything that's going on in your day. But after doing that same formula for around about 4 years without really having a break, and that does include Christmas days, because I haven't taken a Christmas day off in the last 4 years, or really any other day where I celebrate something, it's kind of got to a point where I've realized I don't think I could maintain doing this for a long time. Something that became more apparent, especially in, I would say, the last 6 months or so, is the fact that by working so hard at YouTube and spending pretty much most of my waking days crafting videos and doing stuff like that, I've actually put my mental health on the side, and I don't think that was the wisest thing to do, so I'm kind of paying the price right now. But I've gotten myself now into this very, very dangerous mindset, and it's something that I do need to crush, I feel like, before I come back to making videos. Because of how long videos actually take me to create every single day, I've almost crafted this kind of like way of punishing myself if I'm delayed. Like, let's say I do wake up at 6 a.m. If I spend 20 minutes in bed, I'll actually beat myself down for that, because I've taken time for myself. But in turn, that basically means that when it comes to editing a video or something like that, it's gonna mean that I finish my day later, and then I begin to think about all the other repercussions, like, am I gonna have time to eat? How the freak am I gonna make up time that doesn't exist? I gotta do bills, I gotta do other stuff. I think most of these worries come from a personal thing within me, because no one's told me to keep editing content the same way. You know, you guys have been forever supportive when I try and do things differently, like I've done 3 random games but spent like 15 minutes editing each video, and everyone really loved that. Deep down, I think what I was trying to do, especially in videos like that, was try to not overwhelm myself, which I commonly do every single day, and try and give myself a little bit of a break to enjoy an extra hour or two before bed when I can just kind of kick it back and chill for a little bit and think about me. It feels weird, like I feel wrong for saying that. It almost feels selfish, and like from what people say when they tweet me, you know, take care of yourself, you know, your mental health comes first, stuff like that. It's just something that I can't quite understand, and I think it's because I've put it on the back burner for too long. People might say to me, why don't you go ahead and hire an editor? And here's the thing, for the last couple of months, I have actually managed to hire myself an editor, and things are working out pretty darn good when it comes to that stuff, but there's a couple of things which kind of hold me and the editor back. By the way, my editor is my brother. I'll put his channel in the description as well. Now, one of the main issues I've found with sending videos across to my brother to actually go through and edit is it takes a long time for me to do that. I'm really starting to hope that in this new house of mine that I can get a little bit better internet than in the last place, because it was not good at all. Commonly, it would actually take me over a day to send some footage to him if the files were like too big. And as you can tell, guys, if I record at like 10 a.m., send my brother the file, and it takes 24 hours to send, I still am not gonna have a video for the day. So it just doesn't work out like that still. And on top of that, the way I actually hire my brother as an editor is not to do the finalized product, because I still have a lot of input when it comes to the video itself. I'll send my brother like the hour-and-a-half or hour-long video, however long I record for, and I will ask him to basically rough cut it down. If you guys don't know what rough cutting means, it basically means convert it to some of the best moments and cut out the boring parts, then send it back to me. Then I do most of the zooms, the sound effects, the music you hear. He is starting to learn how to do some stuff like that, but at this minute in time, all of the crazy creative stuff that I can do in my videos is still reliant on me doing it. So it's not a perfected workflow at this moment in time, but if my internet was a little bit better, I think it would definitely take a lot of that weight off of my shoulders. And like on top of that, I'm just thinking for myself for a change, like, I've moved into a brand new house, dude. I can't live this life where my sole focus every single day is just simply editing videos, at least at this moment in time. Like, I gotta give myself just a small amount of time to adjust to this new environment, you know, get used to the different rooms and stuff, because there's still a lot I gotta do. I've gotta settle in this place, you know, get a little bit more comfortable before I go ahead and commit to crazy stuff. So I don't just want to go 100% back into this, and it's part of the reason why it's about time that I actually gave myself a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, and I took a small break just to kind of relieve some of that pressure of also trying to grind content out whilst doing a million other things. I really hope you guys can understand. I feel like for the most part I've just rambled for most of this video. It was just some things that I wanted to get off my chest, and I did have to actually write all this down so I didn't forget to mention a certain area. I've also been waiting all day to record this video. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm super nasally. I don't know what's going on, man. I think there's like dust in this house or something, even though I'm cleaning it, so I gotta figure that out too. But yeah, guys, that was just a little quick video, just talking about really the fact that it's time for me to give a little bit of attention to myself and just see really how I feel like I can handle certain things, because if I keep going the way things are, it's probably going to do more damage than good in the long run. I will be back super soon, guys. You can probably check the description of this video for maybe more information, or maybe I put like a date already at the start of this video or something like that, and I'll have it appear here again. That's probably when I'm going to return roughly. But yeah, man, I'm staying positive. Like, the fact that I'm finally allowing myself to have this small break to figure things out, it feels pretty good. It's something I haven't done, as said before, in maybe 4 or 5 years, I would say. Whilst the editing takes me a long time for videos, it also takes me a long time to come up with the ideas. Like, I have to invent these intros and really all of the stuff that I say throughout these videos on the fly for the most part, and that can sometimes take hours in the morning too. So there's so many factors that go into content, man, but I'm just rambling by this point. Thank you guys for supporting me. I really hope most of you do stick around. Like, one of the main things why I've kind of stopped myself from having a break is if the YouTube algorithm punishes my channel and I can never recover from it. But right now it's a risk I'm just gonna have to take, because I need to think about myself for a change. I'm gonna focus on getting things figured out. I'm gonna feel much better once I return, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this new place and just recording videos here, man. Like, I want to get back into live streaming so much. It's one thing I've let slip, just because, again, by the time I finish editing, all the free time I would have, I would then put into live streaming, and it's not the way to do things, man. Like, I would optimize my time and then fill it with other things which give me less time again. Like, bro, why is my brain thinking right now? But thank you guys for taking a listen to this video. Thank you, as said before, for sticking around and supporting all of the different stuff I do. If something cool pops up in between, of course I'm going to return, because I think I'd probably get too stressed out for not covering it. But at this minute in time, I'm going to temporarily kind of close the doors on my channel. I might still use Twitter. I might still use Instagram. I'll probably hover on YouTube to read some of the comments and stuff like that, but it's going to be a bit radio silent on the channel. When I come back, though, I'll be a lot more refreshed. I feel like I'm going to be much more inspired too. Like, I want to figure new and interesting things out for videos. I don't just want to do the same thing forever. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave this here before I start rambling even more. But thank you so much for sticking around with the channel. Thanks for enjoying the content, and I'll be back real soon, guys. Take care of yourselves.